So hide your video. Yeah, there you go. Okay, perfect. So this is ideal. We're going to screen share and look at animal. And today we'll execute animal. This is, of course, our modules page where you can find the recordings starting the first day of class. And anytime you're looking for anything, this is the place to look for it. For example, this is where you find your schematics under the face shape. So if you need more of those, you can use these schematics. You can download other schematics from the website if they have the same kind of information. So here is the worksheet for today. Let's take a look at it. This was published on Monday. So why execute an animal? And this is our animal rubric. Okay, so you'll want to fill in the rubric. These are the items that should be prepared. Let me just make that a little bigger. Before class starts, you should have the planning and recording of the makeup assignment should be prepared before you come to class. So for this, it is 2 references minimum. They're related and helpful. And you get points for that. And then you put in the number of points. If you have 2 in your hand right now, you get 2 points for that. Your character analysis, remember that's on the bottom of your sketch. Even an animal gets a character analysis. You can put their environment, you can put their age, you can put anything that you'd like to about the character, but I want you to start thinking globally about character, even non-human characters. So everything that you write about the character supports the look of your makeup. If you're doing a particularly gentle kitty, you want to have, you're going to say it's a gentle kitty and you're going to make that reflective in your drawing, okay? If it's a fierce kitty, you're going to make that reflective in your drawing and you're going to reflect that when you take your selfie. So again, that is 3 points. So that's a significant amount of points that you are doing thinking about the character. All the notes and recording, put those on your schematic. It's natural that they would change, absolutely no problem, but make sure that you then write in your changes and record them. And then you're doing a sketch so that the finished sketch is closest to the finished makeup. And that's important. All the documentation is 10 points, and that's half the grade. The rest of the grade is in the execution of the makeup. So that is now we're talking about how it has been applied. What is the effect? Are you getting a strong character projection? The animal is easily identified. Is the animal appropriate to the assignment? Well, if you've picked an animal, it must be appropriate. And remember, we're working with realistic animals. We're not working with cartoon animals. The skull of the animal is basic and is modeled. So the eyes, the nose, the mouth all have logical placement. Remember, that may not be where your nose and eyes are. And we'll talk about putty wax today. So if you need to use that, you can have that 3-dimensional aspect and you have growth of skills. And all those points add up to 10 points. Total points for the assignment is 20. So here's a picture of a cat straight on, and we're going to be working primarily with a straight on image. What can you learn from executing an animal makeup? I understand this might be boring for some of you if you've reviewed the assignment ahead of time, which would be ideal. It's careful placement of line. We're really going to look at the lines. So let's look at this cat. What would we be focused on right here, folks? Where is the eye-nose relationship in relationship to your human eye-nose? So if you—
I know.
Okay, sorry, theoretical question. So if you have your your plain face or your non-made up face, your absolutely naked face picture here, you can look side to side to see where would these things be so that you can put that on your schematic, okay?
Mm-hmm.
It is the attention to detail, how to change the 3-dimensional part of your face with highlight and shadow, and how to ignore the three-dimensional parts of your face to create an animal face. So where their nose is may not be where your nose is. Find the two very best pictures you can, large size, multiple animal of the same, multiple images of the same animal. One image needs to be front. One image can be any other view of the animal. It may not, varying animals will give you different information. So you're gonna have to narrow it down. Use that front view to sketch your schematic on your worksheet. You're gonna do that in color. Close attention is paid to the eyes and nose relative to your eyes and nose. How far apart? What is the shape? What is the shape of the nose? What color is the nose? Where does it begin? Where does one color bleed into another? Are you having to put on fur? Do you have to put in scales? Are you doing a reptile? Are you doing a fish? Are you doing some other kind of animal? Are you doing a hairless cat? What is it that's going to make this animal really turn into an animal? When you're working with fur, there are layers of color that you need to really address. The bottom layer may become your skin foundation, and that's the one that's underlying. So if we look at this animal, where I've shown you a full front and a side view of the animal, or a 3/4 view, you get an idea about what color might be underneath on the skin here, what color might be underneath above, and then that would be the first color that you would layer on. Okay, and then the same process that we always work with: research your animal pictures, plan your makeup schematic, record your product information. Upon completion of your application, take a digital picture. Note any changes that you do while you're making it up. Here's the goals and the criteria, which are on the rubric. The makeup has a realistic look. The makeup has an even appearance. The animal character should be able to be seen from a distance. The correct and recommended techniques that we've learned in class have been used, and the character, the personality of the animal is projected. And then here's your rubric once again for you to follow. I want to also make a note that generally these are unlimited uploads, so that you can upload 3 documents if you're not putting it into Google Slides, which is ideal because then you're only uploading 1 document and you can control exactly what I see. But if you're uploading 3 different documents, you can upload one, upload another. And then when I'm looking at it, I have the whole list of everything that you've uploaded. Okay, questions?
Nope.
Who would like to share their research and their schematic?
I would like to.
Okay, so I'd like to see your research and your schematic. And you guys, I'm gonna unhide you. So Christine, you can show us your recording, your video, and then you can hold up your schematic and your 2 research pictures.
Okay.
Okay. You're gonna have to unhide your video. There we go. Let's see it. Let's see your.
Can I share my screen?
I think so. Let me just make sure. There you go. You can share your screen. You've got it.
Okay. I found a perfect one. It's a snowy owl.
Okay. Do you have it on your desktop? Okay, so that's an immature snowy owl. So that's a great forward view, and you've got a number of views here. So now let's see your worksheet. Go ahead.
I don't have my worksheet. I only have a few copies, and I use them up.
Okay, so then let's stop your screen share. Okay, great. Thank you for that screen share. And what you need to do is complete a worksheet, and they're available on the Canvas site. So you can print those and you can do the drawing of your character. Remember, this is the 10 points. So right now you have 2 points for getting your picture, but we need to see the drawing of the character on your schematic. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Anybody else want to show their? Okay, Cara, let's see yours.
Okay.
Screen shares. You should be able to screen share. Nice. You're doing Dory.
I am doing a clownfish. So here's all my little research. But I did notice that there's some texturing I can do, some darker shading orange, some light stippling to kind of give texture around the mouth and the center area.
Absolutely.
So then let me show you my stop.
Your schematic?
And this is my schematic. There's this black line here. It's not supposed to be there, so I don't have any whiteout.
Looks great. That's great. Great.
The only thing is the eyeballs. But I think what I'm going to have to do is when I take my final picture, close my eyes so that you can see a black circle there.
Exactly. That's exactly right. Good plan. That's a very good plan. Now, when we begin, we'll do a little bit of a demo of the stippling process so that you can use that. There's also other things you can use for texture. You can lay something on your face to create a texture. So I'll show you that in just a second.
The only thing I'm worried about is I'm not going to be able to get a bright orange with my colors. But I think maybe if I add white to the yellow and then mix it to the red, I might be able to get something, but I'll do what I can.
And as long as you move all the colors in a relative manner so that they stay kind of equally, then you can do it.
Okay.
Yep. And it may end up being, you know, slightly more brown even. So
it might be a muddy clownfish.
Okay, great. Anybody else want to show their video, their research and their schematic?
I can.
Awesome, Colby.
Okay. So I wanted to do a gibbon. I thought it would be a good one because it's similar to human anatomy. Can you still see me? Here's my schematic. It's not very good, I don't think it's very good, but I'm gonna have to use like the top of my lip, I think, to be the bottom of the lip on the ape.
Okay.
And the round part will be like here, I guess, where its mouth ends. But I thought I would use black, and then I could do like a highlight, and then I could go to brown again. Like, cause I like the three colors that it's like, it's black and then white, and then it goes to a brown.
Right. So notice that in between the eyes, there's sort of a tawny effect.
Yeah.
Not only the eyes go down in the middle like this and up around. And notice that right here, there's some of that tawny texture of the gibbon hair.
Yeah.
And then between the white and the hair above, there's a darker shadowy brown. That would be the foundation right there. And then you're going to brush the fur on top of it, because you can see how on particularly the left eye or the right eye, if you're looking in here, that there's white fur that's come over top of it, right? So you're going to want to get your outline first, maybe outlining your image, and this might work for everyone, with a pencil, your lightest pencil, so that you get your shapes right. And then start working with color. You really have to really detail how that nose piece is going to be shaped here, and where you're going to put almost a brown gray compared to a black, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And would you recommend like using my own orbital bones as like I can use them kind of easily in this scenario? Okay.
And because your eyebrows are so dark, I would keep your eyebrows right at that black edge.
Okay, that's what I thought too. Like it's gonna go here, kind of thing.
Correct.
Okay.
So outline your face first, and that way we can double check that before you start filling in. Excellent, good job.
Before foundation, you want me to outline?
Yep.
Okay.
Because then we can erase, we can make the shape exactly what you need it to be.
Okay, cool.
Good.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much. Excellent. Anybody else want to be super brave and share?
I can share.
Okay. I'm going to go right over to Ida.
All right. Let me just
There you
find
go.
the picture.
Oh, sorry. Somehow I have Chanel. Let me go to Ida. Okay. Oh, there you are. I lost you for a second. Okay, Ida.
All right. Let's see if I can do this.
I think it's really great to have you all experience how tough screen share is and manipulating everything on Zoom. It's really important. Great.
Yeah.
So this is a cheetah or a leopard?
It's a leopard.
And what's the difference? Do you know?
I'm not, if I know what a cheetah is, like I'm not sure, but I think I know which one it is. They're very similar. But I know that leopards, like they're black dots. They're not like black inside. So it's like a ring. And I think with cheetahs, it's just like a black dot. Like it's all black, I think.
The difference is cheetah have a 2-color. They have the 2-color dot. This one, leopard, has the 1-color dot.
Oh, okay. So it was the other way around.
And also, interestingly, with Black Panther, it really is a black. It has black on black spots. If you look at a panther really close up, it's so interesting. All of these cat families are so fascinating to work with. So
I don't actually like cats, so it's kind of surprising that I chose this. It just looks so cool, and I thought with the makeup that I have, this might be manageable. So I hope I can do that.
And then you're really going to want to think about the broadness. This is going to be your highlight and shadow. This is when we did wide nose. You're going to bring that right down here to create the broadness of the nose piece. And then same thing, outline where this is going to go. Your bottom lip is going to be their bottom lip. And then you're going to create that upper lip to go this way on your drawing, right?
Yeah.
So have the mouth be in the same mouth, but your nose is going to actually be lower and then come down on your upper lip. Right?
Wow. But you're going to see my nose though. Like, how do I?
Your nose will disappear once it's black. And in contrast, we're going to see this highlight and then look at this as a slight shadow compared to your animal. And then your animal lightens up this way. The other really important thing about this animal is note that the eyes go like this.
Yeah.
So your eye is round, but it's going to have to be disguised. We're going to illusion that it's going to be this shape by the way that you draw that black line around your eye.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see your worksheet.
All right.
If you stop screen share, then we can see it more.
Yes. Second.
He's looking for it.
Okay. There it is.
Nice. So I think what you want to do is to, on your worksheet, indicate this color for that snout. Look again at your front picture and really look at where this shape needs to be.
Okay.
So you don't just end up with this little piece, but you end up with the whole muzzle coming forward.
Okay.
Okay, awesome. Super great. Very exciting. You guys have done a great job. Okay, anyone who's ready can start. If there's anyone else that would like to screen share, that's fine. Otherwise, I'll put you in gallery and we can watch everyone. Looking for volunteers. Okay, so what you can do is everyone can turn their video back on. And I will pause. And this is Kara's fish, the dory fish. Nice job. Here we go. Ida's leopard. And then move your face side to side and give us a little bit of a leopard. This is a very happy leopard. He's not. Okay. One more good look with your chin down. Yeah. And this is Sarah's panda. Nice. And do side. So we see that is, yeah, actually that's pretty cute from the side.
Thank you.
So here is Lois as the Carvel. Yes, it helps when you put your chin down. And we've got good face shape and good ears because he has very tall ears. Excellent. And good feathering on the edge of the eyebrow to create that shape of the animal and the fur. Here's Amy's zebra. And then we'll do side to side so we see your mane. Nice. And then just going to end on an up. Beautiful. Okay, so this is the white jaguar, or often maybe even the snow leopard. This is the Gibbons monkey for Colby. And turn sideways, and then the other side. And good, and then the front. Now put your chin down a little, and then up. Yeah, interesting. Interesting how we see a different viewpoint with the chin up or down, isn't it?
Yeah, completely. That changes people, the way they look completely, that one angle.